Yo, what up? So today we're back in with some Pokemon VGC slash random singles, whatever. I think we're gonna start off with some VGC. I have my showdown team locked and ready to go. So most of this whole team is kind of centered around Ursaluna in its Guts ability to gain a 50% boost to its attack step, which I've maxed out. I love its speed a bit, so Whimsicott's Tailwind is able to add of a little bit of speed to it. And I'm Helping Hand boost the power of the Earthquake itself, Protect, best move in the game, and Sunny Day to kind of reduce water type hits against Ursaluna since that has become kind of a big problem. Ursaluna, the hope is to tear it into ground, mixed with Guts, Flame Orb to get double stab on Earthquake to hopefully deal nuts damage. Also, Fasok's stab and boosted when afflicted by a paralysis, and Fire Punch to also take advantage of part of the sun and also to cover against grass types. Protect as well. I put most of its stat points into attack, though I did put a little bit in its bulk, hoping to live off a few little hits. I'm also hoping that I have Fairy Feather to boost the power of my Fairy type moves on a Flutter Mane, mixed with Dazzling Gleam to also take advantage of the sun. Just overall kind of big Sun Team, Mystic Fire taking advantage of the sun, Energy Ball to cover against a lot of water types that Ursaluna may have to deal with. I have Riaboom because it's just a great option overall, especially have one to have part of the terrain up to make Grassy Glide stab and boosted, Terrain Extender to boost the terrain in general. That is kind of there just to make Ogerpon's Horn Leeches better and also Grassy Glide itself better. Give some priority, some Spiky Shield. Ivory Cudge also take massive advantage of the sun. So most of this team revolves around Whimsicott's Sunny Day. I'm also trying to build a very offensive Dragonite, kind of throw off a lot of opponents, since I don't want to have two Tailwind setters, so I can try to keep Whimsicott alive as best I can. Which I feel like keeping Whimsicott alive is probably gonna be the biggest thing in these battles. I kind of made this team just kind of chucking the few teams together. I mostly have like 3 battles have this team, and I have seen and before Ursaluna I used Metagross just simply because of its naturally slightly higher attack stat, and realized that it could have been better, especially with double stab dealing bigger damage and having Whimsicott instead of what I had was Talonflame running Gale Wings instead, which I didn't think was probably the best idea. But yep, I'm gonna give this team mostly a shot. I'm hoping and praying that I can trying to bring in Whimsicott, Ursaluna, and Rieboom and Ogerpon, because Rieboom and Ogerpon are kind of dangerous with mixed with Fake Out and Double Grassy Glide combo. So let us see how this goes. Okay. Okay, so we noticed in this team, I can obviously tell the Archaludon is kind of dangerous. I can tell the Frigarath definitely has Armor Tail to definitely deal with Riobloom's Grassy Glide, so I don't think I should bring this set in. I think I want to bring in Ursaluna later, because I also see they have an Ursaluna themselves, but I also noticed they have an Incineroar, and I don't want Ursaluna switching this. So I think I'm going to go with Fluttermane and Whimsicott, and then I'm going to Ursaluna, and it's always a gamble, but I want to try bringing Dragon into this fight. Okay, who does lead with the Incineroar as I had hoped for. Gamora comes out, and I can either choose between going for the Sunny Day or the Tailwind, but noticing I likely outspeed all of them unless they're Scarfed, I'm going to go for the Sunny Day. I'm a tad bit scared of that Incineroar, and I think the Gamora's going to want to go for a Poison type move. So I kind of want to go for just to protect, just kind of scout it out. Okay, so a Fake Out Red Wormscott gets a crit. That's kind of unfortunate, but the Meteor Beam is brought out with a Power easily blocked by Fluttermane, so that was a good read there. Bring up the Sunny Day, and then I want to get the Gamori as fast as I can, but I know the meter beam's gonna really hurt. But I know it's special attacking, and Fluttermane has nut special defense. So if I'm not mistaken, I put yeah, I just didn't put nothing into its bulk. So I feel like I just kind of want to energy ball the Gamora. Actually, no, never mind. I think I just want to go for the Dazzling Gleam, just deal as big damage as I can to the whole team. Because I feel like that is probably better. Unless this dude runs out of time. Alright, Sunday comes out, Prothesis. That didn't do as much damage as I hoped it would, but that is still a large amount of damage. Knockoff, kills. I wonder... Okay, so then I would bring out Ursaluna. I still have Prankster. I'm going to Tailwind. I know Meteor Beam's going to come out this turn. And I don't know who it locked into. So I think I just want to go for the Protect here. Hopefully to get off Flame Orb. I know Meteor Beam came out. Blocked by Ursaluna. Parting Shot was huge here. Especially since I now know I outspeed. And I'm going to go for the Helping Hand just to guarantee what if this thing if Incineroar or any of its monsters try to switch out, that it will kill just about everything. The sucks that Whimsicott is going to have to take big damage, but it is a sacrifice I'm willing to take, especially since no matter what this thing switches out, it's going to deal big damage. Unless it's Ogerpon. Unless it's bulky but Ogerpon. Which I wonder if it's running like an Ursaluna Blood Moon set with Calm Mind and having a Follow Me Water Absorb just to deal with mons like the fuck is its name? I'm trying to blank on its name. Or to deal with Urshifu. There we go. Forgoth blocks priority moves against itself, and then I'm going to go for the Earthquake again. Because double stab Earthquake from an Ursaluna with Guts, boosted by Helping Hand, is going to hit really hard. Sick. Kills both Fragoleth and Gamora, and he does forfeit. I'm willing to guess he probably Arcalodon or Ogerpon in there. But nonetheless, that was still pretty good. And the set worked pretty well. Okay, so I see a completely flying set, so I can literally just tell off immediately that Ursaluna is going to be completely useless here. And seeing that Corviknight is a bit scary, but I kind of want to lead. I want to lead Ogerpon Whimsicott just for the fire damage, and then I want to have Fluttermane and Dragonite in there. Because I think Dragonite could really put in some work here, especially since I don't see a huge issue. I feel like that Corviknight is just going to be the biggest pain. I know the Scyther is 100% running Technician, probably Dual Wings, maybe with like a Wide Lens to boost its accuracy. That would be a really fun idea. But I can already tell they want to go for grass moves, especially on Ogerpon to get rid of it quickly, or the Whimsicott. But I don't think... I feel like they want to go for the Whimsicott first just to kind of deal with just about everything on its team. I do think Tornadus wants to go for a Tailwind. Just to kind of deal with everything. I kind of... I don't want to Terra yet. I feel like I'm going to Terra Sunny Day. Okay, so Dragon type Scyther, very interesting. Super effective on Ogerpon. Ivory Cudgel easily kills that thing, and Aerialist goes in the Whimsicott. That was not a good play, I don't think, because now it wasn't Stab, and if it was Stab, it would have killed the Whimsicott, and it would have been huge detriment to the team. I didn't expect a Dragon Terror type, so I will admit that was a little bit scary. I'm going to go for the Spiky Shield, and then I'm just going to set up Tailwind. I know Whimsicott's going down this turn, and I don't want to Terra Ogerpon yet, especially since that Scyther is kind of scary. I think it's only Dragon, so we can block a lot of its weaknesses, like Fire. I think that's it. I think it just wants to block Fire types, especially Ogerpon. Tailwind goes up. I can tell the Aerial Ace kills pretty fast. I know Watchel may try to run a Wind Power set, which would be kind of cool. There's one thing I know for certain. It's that Fluttermane outspeeds everything. And I'm gonna go for the Ivory Cudgel on the Kilowatt roll because I don't know if boosted Fairy is gonna kill, but I know there's gonna be double stab, um, boosted with prosthesis or prosthesis. Okay, so the sash did come out, so that was a good read there. That was an amazing read. I was a little curious because I knew that Scyther was probably not running uh True Scarf. Okay, so I see here, yeah, Dazzling Gleam. Quick attack does kill, which sucks, but Ivory Cudgel is sun boosted by an Ogre Pawn, so. Okay, so the team is kind of running pretty well here. I'm a little worried to see if this little strategy ends. Okay. Hmm. This is an interesting team. It does have two flying types, so I don't think Ursaluna's set's gonna be good, especially since I think Thunderous is a Prankstermon. Okay. So I still think a similar I am worried about Gouging Fire though, because Prothesis is kind of scary, and due to its fire typing, I don't think Fluttermane can kill it easily. Hmm. Okay. We're gonna be a tiny bit risky here. We're gonna be a little bit gutsy, because I can tell you right now that that Riaboom is gonna want to target Fluttermane at almost all costs. So I think a Sunny Day Protect is okay. So I actually don't think I should waste my Protect, but I do think that Sunny Day and then bring in Ogre Pawn to quad resist. The fake out and the Whimsicott. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a Grassy Glide, but the Snarl. I guess that was a pretty good idea to just kind of easily deal with it. And it can easily deal with Fluttermane's massive special attack stat. So I think I do, because I don't think there's, because to my knowledge, Reblim only has stopping Tagebu's coverage against Ogerpon. Twitch is neutral, and Ogerpon is quite bulky. At least pretty bulky for what I'm running with it. Gouging Fire comes out. That is terrifying that it's running a defense set. Ivory Cudgel does, even with a crit, does nothing. So I am kind of terrified now that Gouging Fire is running such a bulky set. I think it's running Dragon Dance. I can tell if Thunder Wave is coming in, but I don't know how to block it. I'm taking a real risk bringing in Fluttermane here. I'm praying the Gouging Fire is going for setup. Snarl comes out. It's a bit of a weakening. Breaking Swipe Mists and is both and immune. That's huge. That is massive. Helping Hand. It all comes down to this because I have Tailwind and Sun bring out and Whimsy. I know Fluttermane's technically a little bit lower on special attack, but I'm hoping with Terra Flying and Helping Hand, this might be enough to cut the Thunderous. Oh, it's Terra Steel! It does come out on the Fluttermane. I am able to outspeed, but it doesn't kill the Gouging Fire, and Heat Crash easily kills that thing. Okay, so we are in a kind of bad position. I can see it, but I think Dragonite might be able to pull something off here. I'm gonna go for the Protect. Actually, I'm gonna go for the Helping Hand. And then I guess really it's just I guess it's a prey game. Because if Gouging Fire doesn't die this turn, it's over. Burn. Fucking burn. Damn it. Yeah. I think it's over this turn. Because now Multiscale is broken. Gouging Fire is in the sun. It can kill Whimsicott instantly. And I know that Thunderous is still wanting to try something. I honestly think that Thunderous that's an interesting Thunderous to be running what it is. I'll bring Tailwind back up. I want to go for the Dragon Claw. It only does 29, so one more will kill. activates my weakness policy though, which I think, I don't know, man. I'm a little scared because I am boosted weakness policy. I'm gonna be helping hand. I'm praying if extreme speed kills gouging fire here because I feel like that's one of the only ways I can pull this fight around. Helping hand, bulwark again. Fuck. I know Dragon is dead here. It sucks because one of my favorite mons, and he brings in the fucking. It does do 3-2, even though it's resisted. Comes out here. I'm gonna put up Sunny Day, and then I guess my only hope is a Horn Leech, the Primarina, since I'm half speed. I do have Tailwind, so it is back to normal. It's a 2v4, and I don't think Ogrepon has what it takes to get out of this alive. He totally read that. That was so smart. That's a bummer. I'm gonna set up Tailwind one more time, and I guess just go offense. Yeah, kills Thunderous. Breaking Swipe's immune, but that does lower my attack. Dang, I don't think there is a win con at this point. I'm gonna go for the helping hand just cause I'm hoping that might be a little extra damage to the Riaboom. Let's fake out. Heat crash. Yeah. He wins by default. I'm gonna click Tailwind because I know there ain't nothing I can do about it. I think I played my cards wrong that match. It was just overall dumb. But yeah. I'm not gonna continue the losing streak, so I'm just gonna click random. I'm just gonna go random singles. Alright, so I got an interesting team choice band. I could go for Stone Edge. I do think Ironhead is better, simply because it is a better coverage move and better accuracy and is and Venomoth is kind of fragile. Glade comes out. Ironhead deals 66%. I am faster. I kind of want to just Terra now because I don't really have anything. Yeah. Poor choice. This thing is scarfed. I'm gonna bring out Golurk. Dynamic Punch for the confusion, and then switch out into Palmot because he's the only one that can really do something here. I have Voltage Sword. I'm just gonna go for the Life Orb, Double Shock, and then now that I'm just a fighting type, I know I'm not weak to ground, and I'm weak to only Psychic Fairy and Flying. Freak Rat does come out, which is a little bit scary, but Double Shock is no longer stab. This is stab close combat, or I can go for the Revival Blessing to get Dark Trio back in. I'm gonna bring Dark Trio back. Psychic Noise as kill. I didn't think that any one of my moves could have killed at that moment. I am gonna no guard choice band Stone Edge, which is not gonna deal a lot of damage. Even choice band. Oh, that's right. Golurk isn't a rock and ghost type. If it was ground, if it was rock and ghost, I think that would have been way more damage, especially with stab. Okay. I see a goofy idea that might work, but I need to just find a way to switch it in. Cricketune. Do I outspeed? I actually do outspeed this thing. Sticky web to guarantee. That's huge. That's massive. I'm gonna go for the taunt just so it can't bulk up. I kind of thought it'd be hilarious if I had I can't remember the move that builds up over time, but I do have taunt. It wants to go for the gunk shot, but I am gonna switch back in. That sucks. Dies there. Speeds down. Looking rather grim for me. I do have a choice scarf. I guess really it's close combat. That would suck. Jesus Christ. Alright, I got an idea. It's my only hope. It's my only hope is to just be super, super fucking annoying and just strengths up this thing to death. Now the phrase, there's a will, there's a way. There is a way. Hyper voice is massive damage. Oh my. 57 doesn't kill. I got a low roll. We would have been good there. I just got a really low roll. Oh, man, I'm on a losing streak right now, aren't I? Oh, Golurk had Earthquake this whole time. I am dumb. I could have avoided this whole thing if I just remembered I had Earthquake. Yeah, I feel like the only way I kill this Okie Dokie is if I just get super lucky and crit this thing. Yeah.